What's up, guys? Adel here with Web3 TV, coming at you live at the World Blockchain Summit. I am here with Milan from Degenheim. Yep. How are you doing today?
Pretty well, thank you.
Thank you for being on the show. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you are exhibiting at the World Blockchain Summit today.
Well, greetings. First of all, my name's Milan. I'm the founder and CEO of Degenheim. I worked in the gaming industry for well over a decade, and roughly on March 2021, I had this idea to found this project, and yeah, here I am. Basically making a crypto gaming project, not the traditional like play to earn thing that isn't really scalable. Yeah, we're doing something different.
Interesting. Let's talk a little bit about play to earn as well before we get to your game. Why do you think play to earn is not scalable?
Well, because precisely 0 games in the history of gaming ever have done it, right? Every single game that you know, World of Warcraft, Fortnite, Candy Crush, you say it yourself, every single game did game and economy design first, monetization and tokenization, and that later. And in Web3, it was done the opposite way. Token first, no thoughts of the game, pump it out, token pumps, and then you have to release a game adjusted to the token. And that isn't sustainable. Like, there are literally 0 games in the history of gaming which have done it this way, which are sustainable and successful. And why should it work now? So you have to do it the opposite way. Do it the traditional way. Design the game and economy first, deliver a game that is enjoyable, that is scalable, that is sustainable, and then and only then you can consider tokenizing your item as an NFTs or publishing a token to fuel it as an additional currency into an already functional economy.
So speaking about Degenheim now, how does this bring value to the Web3 community?
Very good question. Well, possibly something like this. We're trying to do it in a different way and trying to pave the way for something like this so people can also see like, okay, because the stigma around gaming and crypto gaming is very big. Like, gamers hate NFTs and crypto people are very skeptical to gaming projects. And we're trying to show people that like, okay, it can be done different when you actually take your time to do it properly. Yes, it is a more boring way. You don't have all the nice green candles when it comes to the graphs and so on. But you can build a sustainable game, and when you build a sustainable game, when you look at games from the gaming industry, you can easily make hundreds of millions of dollars. And that is what we're trying to show to people. Like, okay, you can create games which are designed this way, and when you give power to the people, to the blockchain, with the blockchain, the people can suddenly trade assets. Because in traditional gaming, you just like spend your money for some virtual currency, and you don't get anything in return. Go into Diablo, Candy Crush, whatever, you spend money, and what do you get? Nothing. But here you can spend money, get those items as NFTs or crypto or whatsoever, and you can trade them on a secondary market. For example, imagine looting in a legendary armor and selling it on OpenSea for 2 ETH because it doesn't suit your build or something. And suddenly you're like, okay, I spent my weekend playing my favorite game and I made 2 ETH? God damn, yeah, awesome. And that is something we want to achieve.
Interesting. So at the moment, are you integrating NFTs inside the game? So when people purchase in-game stuff, they get it as an NFT?
Not yet, but we will do so. We already did NFTs, but it has a time and place. As I said, you want to do it in a gradual way, that you have a game that is properly designed. It follows a path of gradual release, just like any proper game does it. You don't want to rush the release and rush the game. You want to do a beta test, you want to do a soft launch phase, public launch phase, and then you like test it out with the people. Does this work? Does this need a buff, a nerf? Does this need some balancing? And suddenly, sooner or later, you will arrive at a game and an economy that works, that sustains itself, just like the economies we have, and it functions.
And that's a good way to start any game, I think. And that's because you start with the community. Once you have a strong, solid foundation, from there, the community would be willing and would find it appealing to spend more money on it and perhaps.
Look at CSGO, right? There are CSGO skins, for example, which a few years back were like running around for $400, but suddenly the chests which dropped the skins stopped dropping because they were discontinued, and some skins which have a very small chance to drop skyrocketed to like $40,000, $15,000, $25,000 just because of the rarity. If nobody played CSGO, the skins wouldn't be worth anything. This way, the skins have value because there's more demand than there is supply. And that is the exact thing we are inspired by within this project, that we want to create an ecosystem that functions, has players, that there is demand, and then you don't have sufficient supply. So there is positive price action. And that also rewards the crypto and NFT community, because you were the early guys which had the you were the first ones which had the game available. You were the first one which had the NFTs, and suddenly when everyone else wants the NFTs, 1 year, 2 years, whatever years later, you're the guys having them.
Yeah.
And boom, positive price action to you, and you get rewarded for being a loyal customer. You want to reward loyalty.
Right, very nice. That's fantastic. So, in terms of going forward into the next year and to the foreseeable future, what does Degenheim have planned for its users that they can be excited about?
Well, first of all, it's the game's release, which is very near. We wanted to release it further, but the market took a different turn, and then we decided, like, okay, let's really triple down on the game part. Let's release something that the Web3 space in the remarks of quality of gaming hasn't seen yet, and then build up on it, just like I said. Soft launch, public launch, and then like scale it. Go to the US gaming market and Asian gaming market. We are also basically like looking for partners. Currently, the game is built 100% organically. We spend $0 on marketing. We are 100% self-funded and self-owned. So we did it all on our own with no fake followers, no bots, no influencers, nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, and now we're basically trying to look for partners and investors, not because we need money. We have enough money for a runway till 2025, which is, I think, enough. We want to acquire partners which can open us doors, which can lead to massive user acquisition campaigns and marketing, so we can take the US and Asian gaming market by storm, because there's a huge amount of players. So basically that's it. And that also will basically bring the demand to the game on the supply which the game already has.
Interesting, very nice. So that's pretty exciting. You're looking to now, when you say partner with partners, are you looking for KOLs, influencers? What kind of partners are you looking for?
We're not that like super selective. Not that we don't want quality. We are definitely aiming for quality. We don't want to raise money for the sake of raising money. That's pointless. You want to have smart money. You want to have partners which have connections, which can open the doors, which can lead you to people who can help you with the big user acquisition campaigns, and also content creators. You want to create a, let's say, diverse spectrum of partners which can lead you to basically scale the project, whether it's investors, whether it's agencies, whether it's influencers, whether it's content creators.
Okay. Agnostic to anyone. As long as they bring value to the community and yourself.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Milan, for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. This is Web3 TV, and we'll see you next time.